In our news tonight, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly passes bill on Bureau for ICT. Crossroads State Government begins digitization of health sector. Plus, Nigerian Football Federation unveils Eric Chelle as new Super Eagles head coach. Good evening, many thanks for joining us in the news tonight. My name is Edidi Omiba with details of the highlights and other stories. This news telecast is coming to you live on our StarTimes platforms, channels 103 and on Facebook and YouTube. The Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has passed a bill for a law to establish the State Bureau for ICT, Innovation and Emerging Technologies. Assembly correspondent Nsika Okon reports that this followed the adoption of a report presented by the Chairman House Committee on Science and Technology, Udwak Ekbofo.
Of the bill, member representing Etina State Constituency and Chairman House Committee on Science and Technology, Udware Bufort, informed the House of the legislative procedure through which the bill was scrutinized, including a public hearing where stakeholders made their contributions. Informing the House about the objective of the bill, the lawmaker says it will create a framework for the planning, research, development, and standardization of information technology practices in the states.
That the bill, when passed, will accomplish the following: establish a bureau saddled with responsibilities of liaisons all MBAs at the states, federal, and provincial levels to drive a discourse on ICT, coordinate and monitor all ICT-related assets in the best interest of the state.
The House was dissolved into the Committee of the Whole, where the lawmakers unanimously upheld all the recommendations of the report. The Speaker of the Moton directed the Clerk of the House, Nsika Rabasi Orok, to communicate the development to the State Governor, Umoino, for further action.
The bill is hereby read, rejected, and passed into law. This is the law of the land.
Meanwhile, the House also received a motion on the presentation of a single tax clearance for processing of family land and was presented by member for Mparini State Constituency, Uwem Umoita. The motion was stepped down to be discussed in a subsequent sitting. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
The people of Iwukem village in Etimepo local government area of Akwa Ibom State have Governor Moino to intervene in the pressing issues threatening the fragile peace, unity and progress and development in their community. This call was made during a peaceful demonstration where elders, women and youths carried placards stressing the need for unity. Etienne Ibanga has the reports.
Carrying placards with various inscriptions, the demonstrators marched through the village from the council hall to the street, stressing the need for unity and collective progress. The inscriptions on the placards highlighted the community's desire for peaceful coexistence, development, and growth.
The decision of one man cannot overwhelm the entire decision of the community. In the last General Assembly of 2024 that we had, our sons and daughters, both home and in diaspora, came together and said, enough is enough, that Iwukem must return to the path of peace. And that was the decision of the Iwukem people on the 2nd of January 2025. The people of Iwukem said that we beg the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umoino, to come to our aid.
As a border community with Abia State, the people of Iwukem village reaffirmed their commitment to sustaining peace, unity, and harmony. They emphasized that as peace-abiding citizens of Akwa Ibom State, they are not at war with themselves or with other communities. Instead, they pledged to continue working with the Akwa Ibom State's government to maintain peace and stability in the area. However, the community warned that they will not condone the use of security operatives by individuals to threaten the collective will and decisions of the people. emphasizing that such actions are unacceptable and will be resisted.
Before this time, our community used to be very peaceful. We loved each other.
I thank God for appointing a new village head for us. He is a good man. The community loved him.
I am begging you people, begging the government of Umeno. He's a peaceful man because he has taken care of everybody that works in the state.
Our village head is Bami.
Governor of Akwa Ibom State. Jarasinujo, Akpeye, Uke, a security for Akwa Ibom State. I will Tomki Ukumi Barakam Agui Ukuma Yamfana, Ali Ukumeli in the Bobli tank. He can't take I by say Tangilong. Agidisio Bong, Agidijam, a man with you who's in the back, Papion. So, can you be Benemula? Because you did a back and don't worry, Okarumo, and I think so continue, not the two in Namtre.
Meanwhile, members of the community say they have taken a stand on the new village headship as resolved on January 2, 2025 during the Iwukem General Assembly. Etieno Ibanga, NTN News.
We head over to Cross River State now, where the governor, Senator Basio Tu, says his administration is working hard to upgrading primary healthcare facilities and improve access to quality healthcare services across the state. The governor stated these while taking delivery of 196 laptops during the Impact Project Engagement meeting with stakeholders. Justin Item has the reports.
The laptops procured by the World Bank-funded Impact Project are to be distributed across the 196 healthcare centers across the states to facilitate digital data collection and preservation, all in a bid to enhance child health management. Taking delivery of the equipment, Governor Tu says the development will add value to his efforts to digitize health service delivery in Cross River State.
We also have plans immediately for the insurance, because we know that our health insurance is not where it's supposed to be. We're working very, very hard to come out. I think you had submitted a proposal. We are coming out with a proposal that will also match yours.
The Impact Project Manager, Dr. Paul Ode, explains that the systems will be properly monitored and evaluated to ensure functionality and sustainability.
Part of it is to train skilled bed attendants and sensitize traditional bed attendants to ensure that every facility and people within the rural areas can access the facility. All on the site should be fully immunized. Malaria is also part of this project. Cross River State has keyed into phase 1, having immunization as the primary development objective.
That's about 82 primary healthcare facilities would be funded by the World Bank, will be supported by the World Bank. You can see that we are commencing this support today by bringing before you 196 laptops.
It is expected that these developments will boost immunization and malaria treatment, drastically reducing infants and child mortality in Cross River State. In Calabar, Justina Itam, NTA News.
And still to come, the Nigerian Football Federation unveils a new coach for the Super Eagles. This and more after the break. Stay with us.
Man, but it no good though, as we dey use our hand they destroy our communities. Every backyard now for Niger Delta na fire camp. Illegal bunkering don't spoil and scatter our environment, kill our aquatic life, black suit everywhere. Our people they die small because of different bad sickness. We black suit they cause now bunkering. That is why the movement for the survival of the Ijon ethnic nationality in the Niger Delta must send. They tell everybody to get up today and now save our land, save our heritage, our pride. Everybody, youth, women, community leaders, CDC, traditional rulers, politicians, and security agencies, plus government, all
Define your class. Express your passion and style with electronics and electrical appliances, such as different brands and sizes of television and audio sets, generators, blenders, stabilizers, refrigerators, electric kettles, deep freezers, microwave ovens, and more. All at affordable prices at Chimax Power Plaza, 124 Okan Road and 5 Nipper Line, all in Uyo. Wow, there has never been anything like this. Telephone 0704 600 9260 or 0818 702 8041. Chimax Power Plaza, live good.
Thank you for still staying tuned. You're watching the NTO News at 7. Point of sales, POS, have gained more popularity on the streets of Uyo, leading to a lull in business transactions at automated teller machines, ATM points, at most banks in the past few months. Correspondent Mary Josephine Jerome, who has been monitoring this development in Uyo, reports that residents are lamenting no cash at ATMs in most banks.
In 2023, Nigerian currency crisis was greeted by a shortage of cash and an attempt by the Nigerian government to introduce a new CBN policy of digital transaction to meet global standard. This policy to some Nigerians is still not acceptable.
We Nigerians, this cashless society we are venturing into, we are not used to it, and you can't go to an open market to buy stuffs and you want to make transfer, even with POS in the market, they are still charging. So there's much money at the POS than here, but the charges now is too much.
The problem is there is no cash in the bank for the masses.
However, residents in Uyo are reacting to banks' inability to dispense more than 10,000 naira across counters, even at some ATM points.
But for the bank, they will tell you they have 5,000 naira to pay you. So it's so disappointing. Nigerian government is not doing well to us.
They are dispensing anyway, but I think if you are banking with them, it's 10,000. That's the maximum per time withdrawal.
But for the point of sales operators, what is their fate in getting money for transactions, and how is the patronage?
We buy from people selling something.
We buy money from individual, or we go to filling station to get money. Now CBN is charging us 15 naira goes to 10,000. Sometimes the charge is too much.
Meanwhile, an economist, Dr. Paul Orebi, is advising Nigerians to adapt to the policy as handling cash in most banks poses security threats in the country.
A lot of Nigerians, a lot of us, we find it difficult to move with the trend as easily as possible. That is where the complaint is coming from. If everybody can get compliant, can become compliant with the cashless paraphernalia, it makes it easier. When you carry so much cash, you are exposing yourself. If they know that you have cash on you, you can be, a focus for attack.
However, with the disappearing of queues at ATM points, point of sales vendors are having a field day while jobs are being created. In Uyo, Mary Josephine Jerome, NTA News.
We'll pause again for another break. The news continues shortly. Stay with us.
Join us at the official opening of Club de Martino at Prisma Hotel. Date.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinale Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinale Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinal Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Yo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinal Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinal Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-wall security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class blue sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afara Fort, off a back road Uyo your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Thank you for staying tuned. Nigerians have been admonished to have faith in God for total redemption in the new year. National President of the Lutheran Church of Nigeria, Most Reverend Christian Ekong, gave the advice at the 2025 Annual Synodical Convention of the Church held at the national headquarters Obodi Dem Ibesikwa Sultan local government area. Abasenya Ekpeyon has the reports.
The atmosphere was that of joy and celebration as members of the Lutheran Church of Nigeria from across the nation gathered to thank God for all-round victories while looking forward to his blessings and sustenance for the year 2025. The national president, Most Reverend Christian Ekong, says Nigeria is a beloved of God, urging citizens to expect total redemption this year.
God himself is the architect of everything that is happening in Nigeria, and definitely he has assured us, even in the text of today, that we are redeemed. So he is surely assuring us that all of us, this nation, is expecting total redemption.
In his message, the Vice President, the Right Reverend Raphael Aju, charged believers not to fear in life, for God is with them at all times.
God has good promises for us this year, 2025. God urges us not to be afraid, but trust in his word alone.
Chairman of Planning Committee, Elder Efyong Esien, and other worshippers expressed their gratitude to God for his grace to be part of the service this year.
I feel blessed to be alive and to be part of this annual event of the Lutheran Church of Nigeria.
Well energized. I believe the year has just started with a very good pep for me to drive the process of this year.
I believe we should know God more than before. I feel great. I feel blessed.
When I noticed that there was a convention, I said I must attend. My heart is red.
The message got to me directly that in 2025 I'm going to be above my enemies.
The service featured choir renditions, hymns, prayer sessions for the growth of the church, state and nation, as well as fundraising for evangelism and the Lutheran University project. The service was part of a 4-day convention of the church, which started on Thursday, 9th January 2025, and had as its theme, Christ for You. From Ibesikwa Sultan local government area, Basenya Ekpeyon, NTA News.
And to some sports news now, the Nigerian Football Federation has unveiled Eric Chelle as Super Eagles coach. With details and more, let's join Suleiman Musa on Sports Updates.
Born in 1977 in Abidjan, Cote d'Ivoire,
to a French father and a Malian mother. 47-year-old Eric Sekou Chelle has officially been announced by the Nigerian Football Federation (NFF) as the new head coach following the dismissal of former Super Eagles player Finidi George last year. As the 37th head coach of the Super Eagles, Chelle has signed a 2-year contract aimed at revitalizing the senior national men's football team, the Super Eagles, with the immediate goal of qualifying Nigeria for the 2026 FIFA World Cup, which will be jointly hosted by the United States of America, Canada, and Mexico. The new head coach acknowledged the challenges ahead and expressed his readiness to lead the Super Eagles to success both in Africa and on the global stage. Chairman of the National Sports Commission, Shehu Dikko, along with the NFF President Ibrahim Gusau, commended Chelle's attacking style of play and pledged their support for his success. Chelle's tenure begins immediately with a focus on the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers, which will include critical matches against Rwanda away and Zimbabwe at home in March. In Abuja, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
Alright, that's the English news. Abasenya Ekpeyon is standing by for the news in Ibibio. Do have a beautiful night rest. Good night.
Enam bet amedi ki sem ko ibanga o fa usungu bonom ko idami o ka sete across river ebe no fa usungu unam ko ke fangsong idem edi ebo ke koto NFF atang awanwa kete Eric Chelle adu fada usung mbre kwat Super Eagles kwa ibo mi komi se kamile nyim kibibion kire Basenya Ekpeyon ya iko memboxini no mufo Ufakoto National Orientation Agency NOA Kibibio ena monowo eni fioge banga ufawu na mudongo abara amekoto human metapneumovirus HMPV Kibibio udongo mi afnan togoyen monsi mani ne kikbon kiswa nkoroye monsinye memidem kengwere me kamba adai wuru fagotum NOA etempo utum kesan nubok enam eriyon kufawu na mudongo mi aboyo emo wo kikon awo di fiara nkoro ye adinie erikini wana yempose udongomi atu me idion udongomi adi kon ufyobidem abufot nsari ton nkoro ye inwek adiboko owoke usonda ufagotomomi ebo monowo yak efukompo kiwo mo akpanakpan kitie mbono we waka ebo yaga nam uboga sana afrefrini nko yaga wo nko sang okpere mon udongo nden ebo mon owo yaga soke kaiso ebo ibok adikpan udongo koto influenza ye COVID-19 ado National Orientation Agency NOA Kibibio ebo kemimo yeski kaiso hiswanetop ufawo na mudongo HMPV yaga dok itong yinu afat nko wokara kesetemi ebo mon irengen yageni mboti dem kabasi manatoro enie oyogu boko kiswami ekamare wuru fogo abasi alutran kirengen ete Reverend Christian Ekong akeno itememi kembono iswa tosen erpition ame karatitie ke kambitie ufogo basi ami ke boridem ken kogo kaibesi posutan Mika kwaibum yakub mbogomen
Akiru tampo ine mesri dara nombon ufago basia lutran e frida dingen ameke wongo kedi usorombono mo iswami asegarritie wa iswa ariko mabasimbanga edidion kuguma mo ke fandaga nyung nsani swami nsra basi kubok ade kamara iwuru fago basemi Nigeria ete Reverend Christian Ekong ama bombon irengen eri nyanga basi ayasma mo iswami mo frefrinda ado ete elda efyogesien yemmon egeke neke wana kembonomi Emai koma basi na kene wana kembono iswa tos ne da kitio. Kembono mi mboni kwo emai kwo nemi kwo. Ebanga kam ebanga oforu foko basi tete mi yidat nyen. Ndene mai nam adinama me. Ebanga ko kama namutomu foko basi. Yedi bob ufong wen taifiok. Foko basi elutra. Adinama mi akedo ke kotu mbono useni nang ake tongo ke yogo sen nang idang. Usen usok kedi swami. Ndene basi ado akenyen akedu koriko mbono swami. Mi ufogutomenti abase yang ekbeyon.
Akwai binte mbok nyen kibibio atrido mbube yomi so so kem kwanta yin mere base yang ekbeyon asere tutumpong.